There we are. What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be talking with you about how to streamline your tweets using IFTTT and integrate Twitter with a couple other software programs like Pocket and Hootsuite. Just to get started, everyone knows Twitter, very popular social media. I would say one of the realest out there. And what I'm going to do is leverage the power of all these softwares to automate your tweets so you can scale and you can batch out days worth of tweets. And how I personally do this is by using IFTTT and Pocket. I also use Hootsuite to schedule them once I save everything together in Pocket. So let's get into it. Glad you guys are coming out today. So on Twitter, let's go right to Twitter. And hopefully I'm on my right Twitter. Alright, so as you can see, this is my personal profile. I use my personal profile as my digital marketing platform. And I have my pinned tweet here. And I haven't really tweeted and set up any tweets in the past few days, really. So what I'm going to show you is what I go through and do to schedule out tweets that I like. So I'm going to go to my notifications, make sure they're all updated. Got a couple people. I'm going to go back to home and start searching for tweets. Now, maybe I want to... Maybe I would like to promote social media today, maximizing your back-to-school marketing on Facebook and Instagram. Sounds like a great post. Now, I could just retweet that. In fact, I'm going to just so I can get a retweet out there right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and retweet that. But what I want to do to integrate these retweets into my timeline on Twitter so I can always be tweeting, because I'm not always going to be up. I want to be able to tweet in the middle of the night or when I'm not on Twitter and have these interactions going throughout the day. But I want to streamline the process. So you can see my homepage is doing good. There's a lot of people last 20 minutes that I follow that are releasing good stuff. Good stuff. So first thing I'm going to do is go into IFTTT and say I want to retweet this social media today tweet, but without actually retweeting it. Say I want to retweet it in like an hour, right? So what I'm going to go back into IFTTT, and what IFTTT is it's a platform that says if this then that, and that's the type of software it is. So it integrates softwares with triggers and actions. So as you can see, if this then that. So I'm going to search for Twitter, and I'm already connected. Now you'll have to download IFTTT and connect to your account, and I've already connected my Twitter account. But say I want to, every time I like something on Twitter, I want to establish, say I see in my newsfeed on Twitter a couple articles I like. I think the best way I want to go forward is to maybe like that tweet and then have that tweet of the article be saved somewhere where I can retweet it at a later time because it's a good article. And I always want to be providing value. So I'm going to go down here to a new, choose the trigger, and maybe... Okay. Yep. Twitter. The new liked tweet by you. Sorry. So every time I like a tweet, I'm going to make sure that it does what? Well, I'm going to make sure that it goes to Pocket. If I like that tweet, I want to be able to save it for later. Especially if it's a great article, I might want to retweet it later, but at a later time, like in a couple hours or a day later. So I do save for later, and I go right here. You say where it says URL, first link URL, and I'm going to tag this. So every time I like a tweet on Pocket, I'm going to tag it with, I'm just going to go ahead and go online marketing. That way I know when I'm in Pocket and I read my notifications, the tags for all the new articles and posts that I'm liking coming in, I'll know what they're for. So I tag it online marketing. And by the way, that's just a completely optional setting. So if new liked tweet by Rich Preeb Jr., if I like the tweet, then save for later in a Rich Preeb Jr. So I'm linking right here IFTTT as like the bridge, linking my Twitter account when I like something to Pocket so I can save for later. So I'm going to go ahead and press finish. So that is on, and we're going to go check now, but first we're going to go back to Twitter and we're going to test run it. So let's go back to the newsfeed, and I follow a couple different types of people. Mainly I've left my newsfeed for the people in my industry that I like, and the authorities in my industry, the people that know what they're talking about. Zach Johnson's a really good person. How to improve your education, learning with online assessments. But that's not really what I want. I'm looking for more SEO type of stuff. So Funnel at Funnel.io. Get all your advertising data automatically in Google Analytics. Try funnels for free. This sounds kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is, and it's promoted. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and save that. And I'm going to keep scrolling. I'm going to do a couple more. So Search Engine Land. Week in review. Google Assistant might take weeks to reach your Android phone. It's okay. I like Search Engine Land. But I don't really care to promote that article. Hootsuite. Get social marketing training you need with these 6 free courses. That's great. I'm going to go ahead and like that one. And what I'm going to do is, all I'm doing is going through my newsfeed. I like Majestic right here. In defense of the link builder. This is an SEO article. I'm trying to reach out to an audience that might not know about as much as SEO as I do and my business does. So at a later time, I'm going to retweet that. Who owns social media? Survey shows opinions versus reality. That's okay. Let's do something else. Learn from the mistakes and common pitfalls SEO professionals have fallen into so you don't do the same. So I'm going to like that too. Okay, so now we've liked a couple different tweets with articles that have links in the tweets. So we're going to go ahead and go back to IFTTT, and I'm just going to refresh, and I want to check now to make sure it's running. It might take a little while since this is a brand new. Oh, here we go. As you can see, I'm getting notifications through IFTTT that I have liked the tweets, and now I'm going to show you how it all works. Okay, so guys, it looks like my AirPlay has stopped working. Let me get that up real quick again. Okay, sometimes this happens. I'll get the screen back up so I can show you what's going on. Cool. Are we back? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Had to get that back online. Sometimes that happens, especially when you're doing live streaming. So I just checked my little applet on the back end of IFTTT. It says right here, it's run 3 times. You can see right there. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you where those tweets went. So we just got done liking the tweets on Twitter, and I'm going to go ahead and go to Pocket. Pocket's a great app for reading articles. It's one of the new things that I've been looking into, and I think it's really good. So as you can see, these last 3 at the top is Hootsuite Academy, the In Defense of the Link Builder, and Search Engine Journal. They're all saved. The URLs that were in those tweets are saved to my Pocket. So I'm going to go ahead and look at Hootsuite Academy. I'm going to read that article on Pocket right now. This is cool. This is social media training. So, these seem like really good things. There's some free training sessions, and then at the bottom, they have your social marketing certification. It's $200. So obviously this is Hootsuite promoting how to run social media. I love Hootsuite. They're a great software company. So I'm going to retweet them and promote them. And I think my followers on Twitter are going to like that. So I'm going to go ahead and go up to Share Via. You guys see that? So in Pocket, I'm going to Share Via. And then I'm not going to share via Pocket. I'm going to go all the way over here. And I'm going to drag Hootsuite right next door to Pocket. So I'm going to go actually to Hootsuite. And you can see right here, it automatically puts the URL link in there. So I'm going to say get training. Wow. Cannot spell today. Get training and hashtag social media. And I'm going to hashtag marketing. Today, thanks, actually I say props to, and then I'm going to tag Hootsuite. So I'm going to select my social network. Oh no, for some reason my Hootsuite is not updated right now for my personal account, so I'm going to have to go back into Hootsuite real quick. And once you download Hootsuite, you're going to have to go over to Settings. And I'm going to add my social network. So I'm going to go to Twitter. And all you're going to do is authorize Hootsuite to your account. So my username on Twitter. And then my password. I actually forgot I was going to show you guys how to do this instead of just posting it. So that's how you add your account to transfer social, take ownership. That's how you add your social account to Hootsuite once you've downloaded it. So you can see here my Rich Preep Jr. is already up. So I don't have any messages scheduled currently, so I'm going to go back to Pocket. And I'm going to share it one more time. So I'm going to go to Hootsuite. I'm going to select my social network, which is my personal. And I'm going to say social marketing training courses by Hootsuite. If I can spell. Check it out, all you small business owners. Hashtag social media. So I'm going to go ahead and schedule that out for, let's say, 10 p.m. tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and schedule and then post. And that's it. So just to show you where that's going to show up, now I'm going over to Hootsuite. Go all the way down to my personal and click on scheduled. And you can see over here that I now have a tweet to be scheduled to go out at 10 p.m. tonight. Now I'm going to go back to Pocket and schedule out the other two tweets that I liked earlier. So one is Search Engine Journal on Twitter. It says learn mistakes and common pitfalls. I'm going to actually go to the article inside Pocket. 9 surefire ways to get fired in SEO. All right, so this looks like a good article. And you kind of just want to scan the article and take any good keywords that come out of the article. So what we're going to do is, the name of the article is 9 surefire ways to get fired in SEO. So I'm going to go back here and share this to Hootsuite. It's going to automatically grab the link for me. And I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to change it up a little bit. Don't do this, or don't mess up your SEO. Hashtag organic search. Learn what not to do. Click my personal account, and I'm going to schedule that for 10:20 tonight. So that's a little over an hour. Go ahead and schedule that. Hashtag search engines, hashtag local SEO. And I'm going to post. So now this article will be automatically sent out to my followers, as you can see in Hootsuite right here. I'm going to update. Boom, right there at 9:10. So we're going to keep doing this. We're going to go Pocket one more time and click on the backspace. Backspace one more time. And defensive link builder. Now, I haven't read any of these articles yet, but they're just articles that I like, that I think my audience will like. So, behold, the link builder, model day, enigma, concierge, drinking link juice. Link building is entry-level work. Let's see. Stop treating link building as entry-level work. I like that. I like that word. And the best part about me not having to read most of these articles that I retweet is that I know the concepts and the topics of what they're talking about. And I generally know about 80 to 95%. I don't always know everything, but that they're talking about. But most of these articles are things that I've already researched, and I'm in the know right now. So it really makes it easier for me to automate to my followers a lot faster. So this is pretty cool. And this guy just looks like a regular blogger. So link building is entry-level work, but it's not. So I'm going to grab that tagline, stop treating link building as entry-level work, when I share this. So I'm going to share to Hootsuite. I'm going to say, stop treating link building as hashtag entry level work. I'm gonna tag SEO, local SEO. I'm gonna also tag Google, Google search marketing, search engine marketing, SEM. And what I'm going to do is schedule that for about 8:20. No, about 7:50. How about in 5 minutes? So schedule that, and we're going to post that. And as you can see, I'm going to go back to Hootsuite real quick. As you can see in Hootsuite, just going to update my scheduled. And you can see now I have 3 more scheduled posts on Twitter that are going to go from 7:55 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, the greatest thing about Twitter is you can always tweet, and you're not really going to annoy people, because unless people are on Twitter, they're probably not going to see your tweet anyways. It is socially acceptable on Twitter to tweet 5 to 10 to 15 times a day. It's really your area where you can really test the waters and see what works and what doesn't on social media. See what gets popular. Okay, so we're going to go back and do that again. So like I said, IFTTT is working pretty well. It's not holding back anything. So I'm going to go back to Twitter again and see new tweets. Nope, not going to look at any of these. Some of these are promoted. The state of inbound marketing. I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and like that. And then John Lee Dumas. I like John Lee Dumas. He's a really good guy. He really knows what he's doing with the podcasts. We're going to keep going down. Actually, you know what? I'm going to search for some people. So I'm going to get on Twitter. I'm going to search for Pat Flynn. Pat Flynn's he knows what he's doing. Smart Passive Income. If you haven't checked him out, check him out right now at Pat Flynn. Let's see if he has any good... Niche sites can be quick and easy way to start building passive income now. Here's why. Amazing. That's perfect. That's exactly that's perfect. So I'm going to like that. I might retweet it right now, actually. So Pat Flynn is... that's a good article. So, and I just can tell... Once you're in this industry, you can kind of tell what's going to be good articles. Buffer... Great insights why social media management is more than just posting. Wow. Isn't that a great topic for this presentation right now that I'm doing for you guys? So I'm going to like that. And then I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm probably going to search for, let's see, what about Chris Ducker? Chris Ducker is another very popular entrepreneur. He's a master at delegation. And he has really good... He has really good content. And as you can see at the top, my IFTTT triggers are now being triggered, and I'm getting notifications. So now we can go back to Pocket, and I'm going to refresh my list. And you can see right there at the very top, Smart Passive Blog and the State of Inbound Marketing have now popped up. So this is a really... I really like Pat Flynn's blog. So I'm going to go ahead and share via Hootsuite Pat Flynn stuff. And I'm going to type the key to niche sites. And learning how to blog. Shout out to Pat Flynn. I'm going to schedule that for, let's say, 11:30 tonight, and make sure I post that. Now that article is going to be posted as well. And the 12 key findings from the 2016 State of Inbound Report. So this is talking about inbound marketing, lead generation, and getting people on your website, getting customers to visit your product pages, etc. And if I can guess, this article is probably going to say how big the rise is on social media right now, because TV's dead. The internet is here. Everyone needs to realize that, and especially companies, small businesses, large businesses, corporations. It doesn't matter who you are. You can't ignore social media and the traffic that it brings to you. The ROIs are just great. So let's see. This is a great list. So these are 12 key findings from the 2016 Inbound Report. Marketers who calculate ROI are 1.6 times more likely to see budget increases. So I'm just trying to come up with a tagline for this. Share via Hootsuite. So I'm going to say get hashtag high quality leads with these 12 tips. Hashtag inbound marketing. If I can spell today. I'm also doing this all on an iPad. It's kind of hard because I have the camera set up to it as well. And I don't want to mess that up. Inbound marketing. I cannot spell today. M-A-R-K-E-T-I-N-G. Wow. Inbound marketing. Select my social network. I'm going to schedule that for tomorrow at 12:20. Get high quality leads with these 12 tips. On the state of inbound marketing for 2016 and beyond. All right. And if I can squeeze another one in there, can I squeeze in lead generation? Because that's also relevant. Schedule selected. Awesome. So we're going to post that, and that's going to be scheduled out tonight too. So we'll go back. And so we just did those two. And now we're going to go back to Hootsuite and see the scheduled posts. It's awesome. So right now, I have 5 posts scheduled between now and 12:30 in the morning. This is a great way to keep your profile going, to get more reach out there so you can grab more followers. Using Hootsuite is really simple, and instead of you just like trying to come up with good quality content, you can always just retweet or save it and then quote or tweet out that article that you found when you liked it. So that's how I use Twitter integrations via IFTTT. Like I said, we can check again. It's run 6 times in 20 minutes, so it definitely works. So that's pretty much how we use Twitter automation, or how I personally use. This is just one way, guys. One way I use Twitter automation via IFTTT and connect to Pocket, and then schedule everything out through Hootsuite. So I'm not wasting my time being up at 3 in the morning trying to find a great article to tweet. That's not realistic. When you're in Hootsuite, you can schedule for days, months. It doesn't matter. You pick it, you name it. And on Twitter, it's actually beneficial to do this. So actually, it's 7:55. So right before I leave, guys, I'm going to go and just make sure that the tweet got sent out. So as you can see right here, stop treating link building as entry-level work. Hashtag SEO, hashtag local SEO, at Google, search marketing, SEM. And you can see right there, it has a little the little blurb where it brings up the link in my tweet. It's perfect. So you're gonna see me automatically tweet about 4 more of these kinds of articles out to my audience. Now, you don't have to worry about my industry. You can take this anywhere. I'm just showing you the tools I use and how I use them to get automation through Twitter. And you can do this on Facebook and Instagram and you name it, any other social media platform except for, of course, Snapchat. You won't be able to use this on Snapchat. It's a little different. So, okay, guys, that's it. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you want more marketing tools like Hootsuite and IFTTT, and you want to learn how to streamline your business online, be sure to check out zerotosale.com. Go over to the homepage. We have a whole list of all the tools we use and links to them so you can get started using a bunch of different tools. And it's really going to save you and your business time. So thanks, guys. I will see you again next time. Don't forget to subscribe.